Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a look at the REV'IT Crosby Jacket available at RevZilla.com. So on my left-hand side, I have high-vis Brian, and he is currently wearing the REV'IT Crosby Jacket. Now, while it looks like just a simple jean jacket with its style, really there's a lot of protection baked into this. This is going to come in around the $290 price point, and it's going to sit towards the upper end of what we're seeing from REV'IT with their more urban-inspired pieces. So let's start off with sizing. High-vis Brian on my left-hand side stands at 6 foot. He weighs 195 pounds, and he has a 42-inch chest. We have him in a large. Correlates perfectly with REV'IT's size chart, and it's going to fit him spot on. So you should have no surprises as far as using the size chart. Now, sizes will range from a small up to a 2XL, and there's only one color available. There is a medium blue. I would have loved to have seen a black jacket incorporated here too as well, but what I like about the dark blue that they've used is that it doesn't match up perfectly with your jacket, or your pants rather, so you don't get that, Canadian tuxedo effect. It has a little bit more of a more modern kind of a style to it. Now, if you're looking throughout REV'IT's line, you might also consider something like the Stills, the Nash, or the Young. The Young is probably my favorite jacket from REV'IT, or you could consider bumping up to something like the Westport. The Westport gives you that similar jacket style, but you do get a little bit more of a cross stitching across it and a slight bump in price. So this is going to come around the $290 price point, but what you're getting is a 12.5 ounce Cordura denim. So this is not like your regular Levi's jean jacket that you're throwing on. This is definitely going to give you more abrasion resistance, and you're getting impact protection baked into this as well. So as you start with the collar, the one thing you'll note is that there is going to be a wind collar that comes with this, and with that you can pop the collar up, and you can actually put an extra little strap across the top of the collar, and that just gives you protection from the elements. The one thing that I wish that you would have seen with this is that that bottom side is going to be done in the black. I wish that they would have done this in the same blue denim just to kind of make it match aesthetically for those people that are going to be utilizing the wind collar. As you work your way down, you are going to have impact armor in this. It's going to be the Seesmart armor, CE rated level 1. And what I like about the armor, very thin. It's very comfortable. You don't feel like you're wearing armor. It doesn't even look like you're wearing armor. So after you get off your bike and you're at your local coffee shop or your bar, it can just be that regular lifestyle jacket that you throw on when you're wearing it around town. Working its way down the arms, simple snap closure at the cuff on this. You have 2 different adjustments for how you want to snap this. And then other than that, clean lines, minimal style. You are going to have that impact protection at the elbows as well. And then as you work your way down, again, it's that minimal branding that's really driving this home. And we're seeing this a lot from REV'IT's lifestyle, urban-inspired pieces. Now, where you're going to get some technicality baked in here, and where this kind of sets itself apart from some of the other jean jackets that you might see, you are going to have ventilation. So you're going to have vertical vents working its way down the front of the jacket, which helps with airflow in the warmer months of the year. And you're going to have that on both sides. So again, where you might just see a regular jean jacket from most manufacturers, REV'IT is incorporating a little bit more of that technical aspect that you're going to see from some of their other jackets into something like the Crosby. You have snap top loading pockets at the chest, and then with the hand warmer pockets, one of the things that I like about this, they do have a zip closure. So again, if you're using this on a motorcycle, you want to make sure that your stuff isn't falling out of your pocket, your cell phone, what have you, and I like the fact that they're going to have that zipper there as well. Brian, do me a favor and go ahead and throw sideways in the riding position. Now what you might not notice from first glance, a little bit of a pop of reflectivity on the elbow. So again, maximizing visibility, but it works with the style. And you are going to have an expansion gusset on the back of the shoulder as well, so you can use this with a wide range of motorcycles, whether you're in more of a tuck down position or more of an ape hanger position. This gives you that extra pop of comfort. And then you do have a little bit of adjustability down at the waist with an extra about an inch with the snap gussets there. Now you will notice, as you take a closer look at this when you get in your hand, you're going to have little bar tack stitching. Actually, Brian, go ahead and turn around backwards for me. So you are going to have bar tack stitching working around the top, and what that's going to do, it's going to hold just that vent in place. So you are going to have an exhaust vent across the top, and there's no zipper for that, but the little bar tack stitching kind of holds that down, so it looks really clean in its line, but you do allow that airflow to push through. So if you open up those front vents, you get a place for the air to go from the back. From the rest of what you're seeing here, again, it's clean lines throughout. 12.5 ounce Cordura denim is really what's giving you the abrasion resistance. You are going to have that Seesmart armor for impact protection. The one thing you want to add is you want to make sure you throw a back protector in here to make sure that you have that CE rated impact protection at your back. Seesoft back protector will fit in perfectly and will give you a CE Level 2 rating. Now the other thing you'll note, there will be a short connection zipper, so if you want to match this up with the REV'IT safety belt, you can do that. And if you're not familiar, REV'IT has a safety belt. It's just a regular leather belt you can wear with any pair of jeans, but there is an 8-inch connection zipper to the belt to make sure that your jacket stays in place in the event of a crash. And there will be jeans loops on this particular piece as well. Brian, just turn and face me quickly. So the one thing you'll note as far as branding is concerned, you will have the REV'IT patch over here on this little piece of Velcro. That's really the only branding that you're seeing. And if you don't like it, you can simply pull it off and you can toss it aside. Brian, forward. I'm going to have you unzip for me and unsnap. So you will notice there are going to be buttons as well as snaps throughout this piece over top of the zipper, and they use those in a different combination. One of the things you'll note, you're not going to see those snaps along the bottom, so you don't have to worry about scratching the tank. And then Brian, go ahead and open up for me. As we take a look at the inside, they have this kind of a military camo print to the inside of this. Not my personal favorite, but no one's really seeing the inside of the jacket except for you. I like the mesh that they used, super comfortable. And the other thing to note is you get this MOLLE webbing effect behind the actual buttons themselves. So you can actually, you have an easier time kind of getting behind the button to make sure you close this if you are going to utilize those buttons. It's just something a little bit different than what we've seen from manufacturers in the past, and it just helps to set the REV'IT apart. And Brian, you can go ahead and you can zip up. So if you are looking for a jean jacket style piece, but you want more protection than what your regular jean jacket is going to give you, the REV'IT Crosby is definitely one to consider from both impact protection as well as abrasion resistance. Now, there's a lot of folks out there utilizing REV'IT. If you want to hear more about what they have to say, you can click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you to read other rider reviews from folks that are already out there putting the Crosby jacket through its paces. If you have more questions for one of our gear geeks, you can always give them a shout, 877-792-9455, or simply shoot over an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the REV'IT Crosby jacket. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.